resources or services assured use. Dele- Delegation, transfer of access control privileges among principal. Authorization, transfer of access control privileges from principal to subject. Access control, the services control who can have access to resource. Under the second is under what condition access can occur. The third is what those assessing are allowed to do. For example, in online banking, our user may be allowed to see his balance but not allowed to to make any transaction for some of these his account. Non-repudiation, non-repudiation protection again denial of participation by communicating entities in all or part of communication. Non-reputations of origin prove that the message was sent by the specified party. Non-reputations of a destination proves that the message was received by the received party. The ability to identify the author and whether the document has been changed since it was digitally signed. Non-repudiation. Digital signatures provide non-repudiation. A digital signature is an electronic signature that can be used to authenticate the identity of sender of a message or of the signer of the document and possibility to ensure that the original content of message or document that has been sent in is unchanged. For example, an online banking user has made the transaction but later denied that how the bank can protect itself in a such situation. Availability, protect a system to ensure its availability. Particularly, it addresses denial of services attack, depend on other security services, access control, authentication, etc. For example, the first DOS attack was done by 3-year-old David Dennis. In 1974, Dennis wrote a program using the external or an ext command that forced some computer at a nearby university research lab to power off. Great. Masquerading security services. Masquerading Masquerade is a type of attack where the attacker pretends to be an authorized user of system in order to gain access to it or to gain greater privileges that they are unauthorized for. Weak authentications provide one of the easiest point of entry for the masquerade since it makes it much easier for an attacker to gain access. Okay, the attempt the attempt may come from within an organization, for example from an employee or from an outside user through some connection to the public network. Once the attacker has been authorized, the entry that may have full access to the organization critical data depending on the privileges that level they pretend